Hello, and we
A
are.
little something. Go ahead, man. Break it down.
When you really break it down.
We're just two honks and a Negro serving the Lord. We're just two honks and a Negro singing our song.
What up, people? Welcome back.
What up?
What is up, Brother Jay? Where are you hiding out during this hurricane? That doesn't affect us at all.
I was like, I haven't been affected. Well, I have been affected a little bit, slightly. It's kind of first world problems.
Oh, stupid ass rain.
The rain, but not necessarily the rain. So I have walkway lights that are solar powered. Cloudy the past couple days. My solar lights been out.
Not been getting that fucking sun. Not been able to charge up the bulbs. Unfortunate. Super unfortunate.
I'm excited for if we do get snow, but have the light reflect off the snow at night. It'd be nice and lit up.
Have that just like the snow just coming up and it's just like right below the lights.
Yeah.
It just shines on them.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get some snow this year. Fucks with that. I need to get my shit done before the fucking snow, though.
Yeah, you probably should.
Well, I've been trying to, but this week's rain has just been detrimental.
If you would have just slide me like $25 right there.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm nearly done. I literally just have to put the railings together.
You would have paid me 10 grand. I'll put the railings together for you tomorrow.
Nope. Because that's all I'm into this deck so far. So.
All right, 5 grand.
Nope. So.
I help you out. Come back here next week talk about y'all still working on this deck. I had that.
I probably will because I don't have any time this weekend really.
I've got the time. I'm telling you right now. Come day, I'll knock it out.
So tomorrow I'm on kid duty, so I could probably get out there for a couple hours if it's not pouring.
I'm telling you, I'll be out. I can be out that motherfucker by 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah,
I can that out by 5:30.
No, I've come this far. I'm not asking for help now.
All right.
Too prideful.
You're not asking. I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, I'm not accepting. So this shit will be done when it's done. Whether or not I'm doing this shit in the dark with a headlamp.
Y'all remember this shit. September 27th. I say you get it done.
Yeah, December 27th, it'll probably just be getting done. So
I need to charge this thing. Super
annoying. What's been going on, man? You have anything going on this week? You have any stories? Anything you've seen this week that you like talking about?
You know what the problem be? I tell all my stories to my girl, and the minute I tell her, they should go right out of my brain.
I feel that. I think of all that shit like as soon as I get to work. Like when I'm at work, like during the day, I'll just be thinking of random shit during the day, and then like once it gets here to go time, talking on the mic, it's just like, yeah, no, it's all been said, it's all been done.
Yeah, that's why I usually write down notes. But I've been, I don't know, I think I've just been busy.
What you been doing?
Just working. Like, I don't have time to I don't necessarily at Endless Pools. We so short staffed. I'm doing 3 different things at the same time, 3-4 different things at the same time. There's only 2 able-bodied humans in my department. So like me and her split the task. So I do 3 or 4 things. She does.
Oh, I guess I got something to kind of talk about. The fact that my job moved to a new system.
Oh, okay.
So everybody, like, dude, it's been a clusterfuck this week. So we moved away from our the system that we do all of our safety inspections and then like billing of like parts and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I guess the people who were in charge of this swap over, like, I can't hear you.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. I thought I just heard you, saw your mouth.
I was just,
but like the people who were in charge were like to move everything over to this new system, like didn't get everything. So
Okay.
immediately those things that we needed were not there when we and they only gave us like they had classes where they were like training us, but
Okay.
like they were literally like 2 half-hour classes, and like I went only to one of them.
Of course.
They were like, because I missed the second one because like I thought I was supposed to go at like 10 o'clock, and then I looked at my phone and it was like 9 o'clock, and I was supposed to be there at 8:30 to 9.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, ah, shit. So I went up there after I was done the job I was doing because I'm not just gonna drop what I'm doing and just go up there. So I'm like, all right, well, they're gonna be here all fucking day and all for like next 2 weeks. Let me just go up there at some other time. Then they tell me they're like, yeah, sorry, we're done with the tech training and stuff. This is all just like advisor stuff. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll just figure it out next week. So, and then like there's a bunch of just like older people at my job.
Mhm.
So like it's literally just like caveman on a computer.
Ah,
Uh, it's not there. Me no. Like it's literally just insane. Like it's not like
no, I get it.
redundant and
It's
like
not a story.
we went to, it looks like it's on Windows 98. Like everything's all box
Right.
square, gross looking. The way that we do things is just like I guess it's gonna help in the long run, but like all I know is there's like if people came in to get their cars fixed this week, they definitely got some of that shit for free. They definitely got a lot of shit done for free. So, which is gonna be crazy next week or like next Friday, once everybody starts like all the people who get paid like flat rate or whatever start or like get paid by the job, start getting their paychecks. And then they're like, yo, I didn't make nothing. Like, even the shit I did do, I'm not getting paid for. So it's going to be all holy hell next week. So, and then today they, to make up for a little bit of that, they bought us pizza. So, the tried and true fucking pizza, fucking just shut them up kind of deal. So you're muted somehow. Yeah, I can't hear you. I don't know if it's your mic or if it's now it's the mic. So I love how like as soon as we start this, tech difficulty just rolls in immediately. I still can't hear you. Oh
I
man.
forgot to hit the button. So I was hitting the bong with the torch, so I muted the mic on the mic end.
Gotcha.
Not streaming.
And you've forgotten what the process to turn this shit back
No, and
on
then
was.
I touched the mic, which then muted me on StreamYard. Then I tried to find my mouse, but my mouse is moving at such a high speed, I couldn't track it. So I had to lower it, and then you were like, I still can't hear it because I forgot to tap the button because StreamYard muted me. So anyway, yeah. Oh, so story about old people. Home Depot lady asked me and my coworker a question. All right, cool. He's like, yo, what's over here? I'm like, fuck it. I'll go. I got shit. So I'm walking with him, whatever. And we don't have what you're looking for. So he a good person to suggest Google, right? To people. Hey, did you check online? So he asked the lady, did you check online? And she said no. She don't really be on the computer. Okay, cool. So he go on Google on his phone, boom, pull it up, shows it to her. She's amazed, bro. Like, you would have thought she just saw fire for the first time and she was a cave woman.
Dog, you're telling me this lady has just time traveled from fucking 1975?
She was so amazed. And she was like, oh my God, how did you do that? And he was like, it's just Google. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like,
this is a play. Right? This can't be real.
Like,
right?
This can't be real, right?
It's 2024 and you don't know what Google is? This started back in 24 years ago.
Right. So he's like confused.
How old was this lady though? Well, send me a picture and like describe what this lady looked like.
70, probably white, a little
like gray hair.
Yeah.
Like hunched over, like
nah, not hunched over yet. About my height. Nice lady. Like, you nice old lady, like, very personable.
Like fit or like?
I mean, she was not. I honestly, I've never seen a fat old person.
Yeah, they usually die off.
Yeah, so she was just regular old lady, fit, right?
Or withered.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Skin like leather.
So he was like, "Oh man, like it's." I just went on Google. You know, you could do that on your phone. So she's like, "Show me how to do that." So she pulls out her phone, and it's an iPhone. I couldn't tell you what year. It's a recent ish.
But I love when like that is the argument of like, oh yeah, iPhone, superior phone. Like you have
it's not.
fucking,
It's definitely not.
Dude, just tell me you're poor, man. I have iPhone is obviously the superior phone.
So she pulled
I get asked that shit by my grandma all the time. I'll go over there and she'll be like, "Hey, do you have a?" She'll be like, "Hey, can you get me like to my emails or something? Do you have an iPhone, right?" And I'm like, "No, I've never owned an iPhone in my life, but like, hand me your phone. I'm sure I could figure it out." And these things are made for toddlers. Like that's not hard. I don't think I'm like as a bald-headed bearded man, I don't caveman pretty much. I don't think I'm like totally gifted in the way of computers and technology, but
we had to show her where
Google was.
Well, no, it wasn't on her phone, so we had to go to the App Store, download it. And that was a thing. She was like, "What did you?"
You can download things on these.
Yeah, she was like, "What did you go in? Like, how did like we had to walk her step by step through the process." And then got Google, showed her how to get to the app where the app was on her phone, and showed her how to use it. Typed it in and was like, "See, here you go." You know, you can do anything.
That is so amazing to me
on Google. Like
I just think that there's just people out here that just like are so in a bubble that like their whole lives are like just I wake up, I make my oatmeal, I go to the store. I walk around the store. I come back. I make lunch or dinner. And then I go to bed. And then I repeat the process the next day. I have a fucking BMW 3 Series or 5 Series. And I just drive it around to fucking store to store. Well, I don't believe their fucking molars work anymore. So they just drive it around from store to store.
I told you about the old lady that hit my coworker's car in the parking lot.
No.
Oh my god, yo! So this nigga outside smoking a cig.
Like on his whip?
No, he in front of the store. Like he was on the clock, smoke out on the smoke break.
I'm just trying to paint a picture here, so I'm just in front of Home Depot. He's just sitting on the hood of his car smoking a dart.
No, it's better.
And that's even.
So
yeah, go ahead.
He's driving his daughter's car. He doesn't drive. He's driving his daughter's car to work. And he parks the car. He doesn't park it like close. He parks it kind of far away at the end. Great, smoking.
Just in like eye view.
Yeah.
Like you can see it from across the parking lot. Just
right
out there smoking a dart out front of the thing.
But ideally, it's not in the commotion of normal. Shouldn't be in the commotion of normal parking.
Yeah, kind of like off to the sides.
Right. So, outside smoking. Some lady comes up to him and says, "Hey, just want to let you know, somebody just hit this car down here." And she was just telling him, obviously she doesn't know him, that just to let you know there was a car accident in your parking lot.
Doesn't obviously can't know that that's his car.
Right. So he's like, "Oh shit, that's crazy. Where at?" She points. He's like, "Oh, cool." He's just like, "I'm gonna go see as an interested human." He's walking down and then he's like, "Oh fuck, that's my car. Well, my daughter's car." She hit him so hard, she moved his car out of the parking spot a little bit.
Damn, no.
Right. He walked up.
Huh?
This lady the old lady that hit him is still in the car. He starts freaking the fuck. My coworker, he is Tim's height.
Oh man, Napoleon syndrome set in.
He is a big old man. Now he is a fat old man.
Barrel chested. Little like bulldog looking motherfucker.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. With the facial hair and everything. And just grumpy as a bitch. Okay. Just naturally, he's just like, "How you doing?" "Good." Okay.
God damn it, you old bitch.
So he gets out there. He's immediately starts snapping the fuck out. He says he's throwing his hat. He always wears a hat. He's
Son of a
throwing his hat off
bitch! Got the
on the
whole
ground,
fucking
picking up,
parking
throwing,
lot. You out of my shit.
cursing at the lady, asking, you know, what the fuck happened, you know, and she was like, I thought I was in reverse. He was like, well, what did you fucking just hit the gas? Like, what the
And
fuck?
just keep going.
Like, you moved my car, like, what, you know, I need your insurance, everything. She gives him all that shit, right? He's pissed the rest of the day. You know, so everybody's talking, you know, somebody passed car, whatever. So I thought the lady left, like, with her car. So I'm outside later on that night. I'm talking to somebody, and they're like, oh yeah, that's the car. I'm like, huh? I'm like, she's still here? They're like, no, she couldn't drive this shit home. I'm like, oh shit. So we go walk up to the car. It's a white Subaru. Nig. Brand new car.
Crushed?
Drove it off the lot that day, my nig. The wheels were still fucking wet from, you know, the fresh car wash. Had the paper sticker because on one coworker
On the,
walked up,
yeah,
he
the
like,
back window, the little registration.
on one coworker, he had just pulled in from freight, and he was like, what are you guys looking at? Like, whose car and whatever we tell him. He's like, this looks like a brand new car. He's like, yeah, what's today's date? Tell him the date. Yeah, that's the day. It's a brand new car. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, how?
Immediately
like,
drive it off the lot. Immediately, totally.
Immediately. We just drive to Home Depot and crash this. I thought I was in reverse.
Probably not totaled because I mean, I don't know how bad was it. I can't imagine it was like crumpled.
She definitely fucked up the front. You're looking at it. Right hand, left driver's side, left driver's side.
So where the wheel is.
Yeah, driver's side.
All that area,
quarter
panel. All that shit.
Yeah, quarter panel.
Like the quarter panel's in the back, so like the front would be just say
panel.
So driver's side front.
Yeah,
just fucking destroy that.
All that shit's on the ground.
To the point that like you can't drive the car home. I mean, granted, if you're an old lady, like I could see you looking at it and being like, because like new cars, they do crumple. They have like crumple points, which is supposed to like litigate the damage to like structural parts and stuff like that.
She had too much stuff hanging and dragging from the front of her car. She couldn't drive it home. It had to be done.
Yeah, you didn't see like a puddle of like stuff or anything like that underneath the car.
Yeah, but I saw it at night. So this is in the not the far end, but the far end of the parking lot.
So she had moved it away from like where she'd hit the car?
No.
So like they were just next to each other.
Well, he had left at this point, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, like her car was in the same spot when she hit him.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy that you would like be driving through a parking lot. Like, I mean, to move a whole car
from a parked position.
Well, what was the other? What did she hit? What was his car?
I don't know.
Because if it was like something small, like a Honda Fit or something like that, or like something like real small, then like something big could easily just move it.
I want to say it's
like if it was like a Subaru Forester, like Tim, do you know Tim drives?
Mm-hmm.
If it was like his car, like the big station wagon type deal, then like I could easily see that shit moving it no matter probably like 10 miles an hour. But like to also destroy your shit. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. She fucking wailed. Did you see camera? Like, did you see this for a fact?
He got camera. He got the camera because he had to turn it in.
So you watched the video of this lady just fucking wail on the gas like SpongeBob. She just said fucking floor it.
No, when I heard that he got the footage, I was like, yo, like,
did you ask to watch it?
I was like, what happened? Because he didn't even know what happened, other than what the lady said was, you know, I thought I was in reverse.
Well, if he got the footage, I would assume he had watched it.
Well, he did. So he told me she was parked. He watched her go and walk out of fucking Home Depot, get into her car, and just fucking go.
I guess that's not like that crazy actually, because like when I was a kid, when I was like real young, I'd walk down like to the bottom of my like where my house is. I gotta work a good like fucking 50 feet to get to the end of my street or to my street. So one day there was just a whole bunch of commotion and shit going on, right? So I walked down there, figure out what's going on. I'm real fucking little, so I probably got my parents with me or whatever. Or I was hanging out with my neighbor, who was my homie at the time. But like this, one of my neighbors, there was an old couple, which is actually, it baffles me now because like, and I was young, because I was maybe like, I don't know exactly when I remember thoughts or remember memories as like a youth. So I would assume it's like 6 or 7 ish. Could have been like 10 or 11, but like still like 20 plus years ago.
Right.
This old man drove his car through his garage. Like through the back of it. The car was like hanging out, like the front wheels were hanging out the back of the garage, like pretty much sheer cliff face of like the back of the house, and like it was like a 20-foot drop.
Damn.
So like everybody was like, "Holy shit, what the fuck's going on?" Because we got the cops, we got the paramedics, and we got the firefighters all over there, and we're all like sitting in this bull side yard, like looking at like the front wheels of this car of this old man that just like he thought he was in reverse and just fucking nailed the gas and just went right through the side of his fucking house.
That's fucking. See, she kind of has a little bit of bail. If she did just buy that car that day, which she did because of the paperwork, then
yeah, sometimes you just don't know how to like operate them.
Right. Like you thought, I could see how you thought you were in reverse. Maybe you thought you clicked whatever, and it might be I don't know what year, but it looked.
Yeah, I mean, if it's brand new, I would assume that it's like a little fucking electric lever that's this big that you just push and like with your finger. I mean, hell, on like
you're not used
I think
to the
on
horsepower
Teslas, it's all on the screen. Like you gotta boop, and then next thing you know,
you touch that gas, you're not used to that thing yet.
Yeah, I mean, especially if it's like an electric car. Because like electric cars have nothing but torque as soon as you fucking out of them. Oh, I did have something I guess we could kind of talk about. I don't know if you saw that or not. If you didn't, then we don't really talk about it. But yeah, I mean this fucking little old lady and this dude. I think the dude ended up dying like afterwards from injuries or something. I cannot remember what this lady's husband looked like or like for the life of me. But this little old lady to this day still lives in that house.
Lit.
Yeah, I mean, she's hunched over using a walker. I don't think she drives anymore, but like sticks to her guns and just lives in this house with, I guess, one of her children.
At least
so, I mean, I don't know. Like apparently my neighbor that's out front that my pops and my backdoor neighbor don't like because they almost got into a fucking rumble over some shit. I don't know if I tell you about this.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Oh, this was probably like 3. Oh, I have another story too. Actually, thinking about it, this was like 3 weeks ago, right? So
I don't know.
This was a slight agreement between. There was an agreement between my pops and my back neighbor who like lives in. Our development like backs up to another street, right? He lives on the other street. He apparently has like homies somewhere, and they drive a side-by-side / golf cart, like a little Gator John, like all over the place.
Okay.
So, like it was this bull's like 50th birthday or something like that.
Okay.
And like they were just over there popping for like a couple days. So it's like a Saturday night. I think. Yeah. It's a Saturday night. I leave to go get beer, right? I go out up the fucking up the street to go get some beer. I get a call from Ashley. She's like, "Yo, I don't know what's going on, but like our front neighbors just got into like a super altercation with some people." Like they were like, yo, I'm gonna call the cops, like, yo, like come back here, I'll fucking pop you.
Oh.
Yeah, like some guns were getting pulled and shit like that. And I was like, all right. I was like, this is sick.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see some fucking hustle and bustle. So, but then I ended up coming home, and then my neighbor who's out front of me comes walking, who like, he comes over. He's like, yo, I need to talk. I'm going to need to talk with your pops tomorrow because my pops is the original owner of this house.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, so what's going on? What's the problem here? He's like, yo, I don't know what kind of agreement they have with these people that you have behind them, but I don't want anybody just driving up the driveway. Which, like, me and another house have an agreement or it's a legal use of this driveway.
Okay.
Which is an attachment of his driveway.
Okay, got it.
So he technically owns the original portion of it. So he can call the shots because his house like was here technically first. So, but he comes over, he's like, yo, I just don't want these motherfuckers. They're obviously shit faced, which they obviously were. They were all fucking wasted at like probably like 10 o'clock at night. And they're driving this fucking golf cart around. They were like, and then like he came up, but then like it ended up being like one of those situations where like if they had probably just talked to him instead of just like using the driveway or whatever and just been like, yo, like this guy gave us permission to be here.
Got you.
So it was, I think it was more one of those like one of those situations more than like, yo, like I don't want nobody driving up my driveway. Like, I don't know. It might have been. I don't know if he's a dick like that. I've had beers with my out front neighbor, dude. Mark. I don't know what he does for a living, but seems cool. He's always home when I get home, so and leave. So I don't know what he does. He makes obviously a good amount of money.
Fuck yeah.
But
doing something, selling drugs, selling bussy.
No, there's not enough movement around there for that. But he does be taking out this RV trailer John out a lot in the summertime.
You can sell bussy from online, right from his house.
Yeah, I guess so. And his house is big enough that he could definitely sell bussy in it. And like and there's like the big 3-car garage where like you could definitely set up the upstairs as like a streaming bussy like center. But he's one of those guys who's like into IPA kind of beers and like craft bullshit.
Oh, he definitely selling bussy.
Wife is a little heavy set.
Yep.
He's got like 2 or 3 sons. 2 sons, I think. But
that just don't amount to anything.
But then like my out back neighbors, they're literally just like your run of the mill chai redneck fucking hoodlums. Just that, bro. They'll just be out there yelling shit at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Women are getting beat. Fucking no, it's crazy. Dog. You got like the fucking white collar. He's not really a white collar because like I'm pretty sure he's a blue collar guy, but like he's a blue collar wannabe white collar guy out front. Like wants to stick by the rules, knows all the commissioners, all the bullshit. And then you got the man out back who works for like the Pendelco school district who's just like
piece of shit. Yeah,
you ask him a question and he'll just hit you with a racial slur. Yeah, they're working me like a it's crazy. So like they got into it, and then like that was pretty much the end of that. I guess they just were like, yeah, I guess we'll stop driving up the driveway. So because we ended up looking into it hardcore and was like found out that like he's got more legal right to it than anybody else. But and then earlier this week, it was probably Wednesday. So Tim and Mark came over here on Saturday when I was working on my deck. And like I was watching, no, it was Sunday. It was actually Sunday because I was watching football. I was watching football on Stream East, watching Red Zone on my phone while also working on my deck. And then like Tim and Mark just like show up.
Lit.
We end up we're just out back bullshitting, and then like fast forward to like Wednesday morning.
Okay.
I let my dog out before I fucking go to work.
Right.
And then like I noticed that like he's not in the backyard.
Oh.
Yeah. So he had gotten out
Oh.
of my backyard. And then I investigate a little bit, and I see that the gate is not held together by bungee cords or locks. So I go down there and I reattach all the bungee cords and shit. Go to work, don't even think about it. Ashley comes home from work and shit and lets the dog out.
Mm-hmm.
Neighbor also has free ranging chickens.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she was just like during the day, they just wander about. And she talks to them like they're her children.
Of course, because she's white and crazy.
Yeah. This is also the lady that almost dropped a tree on my ass. So
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. So lo and behold, my Ashley's sitting upstairs like watching TV. She's watching she's just now rewatching Game of Thrones for whatever reason.
I respect.
I mean, it's a good show. It's a good show, good passing of time. But she just like gets to like season 2, episode 1, where like the first episode's like they behead a child or something like that. I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure that's like House of the Dragon.
I don't know. I haven't seen House of the Dragon, but there was definitely not a kid that was beheaded.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like they don't show it in the show, but like they allude to a child being killed apparently in season 2 of Game of Thrones. I don't know. I'm just taking her word for it. Anyway, not really that important to the story. She hears like our neighbor's boyfriend freaking out.
Okay.
Wilding out, just yelling. So then she goes outside to find that my dog has got this chicken.
Oh God.
By the ass. It's just fucking bro, feathers everywhere.
Of course. Your dog's a monster.
So she goes and gets his fucking he wears a like a training collar, like a shock and like audio, like it beeps, it vibrates, and also shocks him. Mm. So she runs in, almost falls on her fucking face. Goes and grabs the fucking rope, comes back, and then starts fucking buzzing the shit out of the dog. Chicken gets away. Dog gets put back into the house eventually after Ashley's wrestling with it and fucking shocking the shit out of him. And then she calls me just absolutely fucking frazzled.
Of course.
Bro, fucking freaking out. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. You're telling me that a dog instinctually attacked a chicken? Then she's like, it's not just that. This is the chicken that survived a fox attack.
This chicken's dope. What?
This chicken is 50 Cent of chickens.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
This chicken has gone through 2 war zones. Then she's just like, yeah, this chicken just got back to fucking being normal from getting attacked by a fox and seeing all of its friends die like a month ago. I'm like, all right, well, hold on. It's a chicken. It's still a fucking chicken here. Like, I get it's like the chicken dead. Is there blood everywhere? She's like, no, but there's feathers all over the yard. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm close to getting home. So, like, I'll inspect what's going on and we'll go from there. But, like, and then I go through there's feathers fucking all over the fucking place. There's feathers everywhere. But, like, I don't see any blood or anything like that. So I'm like, all right, I'm sure this chicken's probably going to make it. It's probably going to be fine.
Mm.
So they end up sending us a picture back over of like, yo, this chicken's wearing a diaper now and she's frazzled, obviously. but she'll be fucking fine. And then like my Ashley's immediately always like super worried because like Hazel, our daughter, will just fucking run over to their yard and like go try and see the chickens or just try and run around in their yard and shit like that. And like we're cool with them. So she's like, yo, we had this one neighbor that we're cool with, and then it's all gonna be ruined. I'm like, yo, actually, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be okay. Our other neighbor dog ate her cat.
Oh my god.
I'm sure she'll be kind of cool with her free range chicken getting smoked by a fucking dog every once in a while.
I don't think she'll be okay with that.
I don't know if she'd be cool with it, but if at the end of the day, if I gotta buy her another fucking goddamn chicken, I'll buy her another chicken. I'll get her 10 chickens. I don't give a
smoke your
fuck.
dog.
Well, now he's stuck in the yard, so honestly, if he smoked the dog, I won't care that much. I'm tired of this motherfucker taking shit out of the yard. Every time I turn around, this motherfucker's got something else in his mouth that he's not supposed to be chewing on.
That's a puppy. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, but like you would think, like, yeah,
You know?
but like the difference is that my kid right now can't reach up onto the counter. Well, she can, but like she can't reach deep into the counter, and she's usually not grabbing raw meat off the counter.
Well, that's your fault for having it that close.
Shit. Dog, my counter's only so big.
I put it somewhere else, bro. You gotta adapt.
I gotta put it on top of the fridge to keep it away from this fucker.
You gotta.
I've only had like one instance where this motherfucker tried to steal. He stole a chicken thigh that I was marinating on top of the counter. Because I don't like to cook stuff like immediately out of the fridge. Yeah, shrinkage of foods. So I'm trying to bring that shit up to room temperature while it's sitting on the counter. Lo and behold, I did. I mean, granted, this is like months ago now, but I guess not that far because I think we got him over the summer. I think we got him in June. But like at some point, he grabbed like a chicken thigh and was fucking trying to munch on that shit. But he's eating my pop's pizza. Like slices of pizza with hot sauce on.
Oh my god.
He ate a T-bone steak one time.
What?
Like, yeah, dude. But I was fucking heated. It was so fucking funny. He had the steak just chilling on the counter, getting ready to room temperature, getting ready for grilling. And I think he like went out to turn on the grill and shit, and then came back to this motherfucker just munching on this shit, ate the fillet off his steak.
Dog.
Oh,
you gotta be smarter than that. You gotta be smarter than a dumb dog.
Oh, bro. Yeah, they see food, they try to get it.
Karma used to do that when she was a pup, but it's mainly now like the cat.
How would you recommend that type of behavior?
I'll put hands and feet on her.
All right, I'm just asking because I'm a firm believer in putting hands and feet on things.
Yeah. My hands and feet on little motherfucker, and she don't do that shit no more.
Exactly, dog.
That's great.
I will definitely lay into a pup. Like, yo, dog. I don't know if you think you're a big dog around here, but you're gonna be wounded.
But now, see, I
think I want to hurt you till like the point of like it's like mean, but like I'll lay into you like a solid fucking lump.
Well, I say it was different because like Karma she pit short hair, so with just a quick little right on that ass, oh she feeling that because that's damn near skin. That little motherfucker down there, that little black puppy. Well, I wanted to do that to him. He just
looked at me and said, "What did you do?
What's up, bud? You want to play?" And I said, "Hey, wait, you got thick fur. It's different from you." So for him, hands and feet
just start winding up.
Nah, hands and feet ain't work with him. What worked with him was just funny enough, just what you're supposed to do is just calm redirection. Really worked with him. But I don't know. Every dog.
I've gotten my results out of I've never like really booted him or anything like that, but I've definitely thrown a punch or two into his side.
There was a time where he he didn't fuck with me. He just knew like, oh shit, when he around.
Yeah, big dogs.
Yes, so
I can get hurt.
He would just like come fuck with me, but then when it was time to come play and like he get a little rough, I'm like, hey. He's like, oh no, I want to do it. And then
You start picking him up. You ever pick him up on the scruff of the neck?
No,
just fucking lift him.
Yeah, I'd be putting him in like rear naked and shit.
Oh yeah. He was doing that for a while when like he would first start like nipping and shit, and like I'd be playing around with him, and then like he'd be playing around, he'd get like a little tougher, and then I'd be like, all right, you want to keep playing? And then he's immediately getting fucking choked out in the fucking rear naked. He's like, I'm like, yeah, dog, I got thumbs. Fuck you. Who you fucking think this is? I got hands, dog. I can grip. You ain't got no grip. You got a mouth.
No, real shit. Because but then the problem be when you go just to go pet them, they be like, oh, like no, nigga, I'm just here to try to pet you. I ain't putting hands on you.
I'm cool with that.
I wasn't. So now we know a great understanding.
Yeah, I mean, me and him are pretty cool. And I mean, he knows you to like, but he still tries to do some fuck shit like whenever.
Bro, because he's a puppy. He always going to try to test you alpha. He know you old, so he going to try to test. You just got to remind it, hey, not today, young buck.
Yeah, just hit him with the fucking bop.
Yeah, I'm still him.
And with the swift right and be like, yeah, motherfucker, I still run this. Well, I'm still fucking moving. You're still fucking beta. I'm the Sigma.
Nope. I let him know.
Dog, actually, I'm thinking of the fucking brain rot shit today, dog. I've got hit with I haven't had really like shit to do at work for like all of this week since we're doing this new system thing. So like I've just been literally just watching YouTubes and live streams.
Mm-hmm.
And like I just commented in like this dude's live stream of like and used the word no improperly. Like I put no N-O instead of K-N-O-W.
Okay.
Dude, this motherfucker lost his mind. And he was just like, no, you need to use the proper. He's like, you're incapable of communicating. And like I just went off on him. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, dude? Like how much fun are you at parties where you're spending your time and correcting people on the internet of like improper grammar? Like you understood what I'm trying to get across,
right?
With what the sentence was. So like it's not that big of a deal. And I was just funny because like it was just like he immediately just got fucking trolled. He immediately just goes like there. Everybody was just like, yo, dude, like you need to calm down.
Dumb people. Dude.
It's not that deep. Like I could understand maybe he's like some fucking like law kind of guy or like suffering from unsocial issues or he's tired of reading Twitter. But it was just baffling to me that like you would be like, I think the sentence I put was like everyone knows that like this person's vibrator is gas powered. And he was like, you used the wrong no there. I'm like, I understand what I typed there, but like, it wasn't. You understood what I was getting at,
right?
It wasn't like no. It was just baffling to me of like the stupidity of being. That's what I was like. Immediately, I alluded to. I was like, dude, you must be a fucking thrill at parties to get around and just be like, well, you're actually using that wrong in the word. You're using the wrong word in this context. Like, dude, shut up.
I mean, you can't be mad at somebody for trying to make you better of a person.
I get it, but like, if you're gonna be like harp on it, like it should be like a like, yo, like you realize you used this wrong, but like. Then I alluded to like, well, it could be worse. I could have used like some ebonics or like some brain rot language.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh no, obviously you have the inability to communicate. It was like, what are you talking about, dude? Like you understood like the uh the point I was getting across.
Right.
So it wasn't that outlandish for me to type it the way that I did, for you to be like, hey, no, you're being like, I'm being a grammar Nazi and you need to just be better. Like like, okay, I could understand this in like posts maybe that could be read years down the line, but like this is a live chat for somebody that like none of this is going to be seen, none of this is going to be read ever, because none of this it stays with it. Like this is a completely redundant conversation we're having based on what it does. But it did bring me great joy that then it was just like everyone's like, yo, calm the fuck down, dude. It's not that deep.
I want to get into arguments online with randos and bots, but like I just don't have the fucking patience.
That's all Twitter is, dude. That's all people make their Twitter. Like, and like, I think that since COVID, like it really jumped up people's position on these type things. Like people that like made, because like you can make a career on Twitter or social medias where you literally just argue with people all day.
Yeah,
it's definitely not good for your mental health.
Nope.
But you can definitely do it. I mean, granted, this guy could have had a bad day, and like I ended it with like, all right, man, hope you have a great fucking day, because obviously nobody else is gonna have one if they're around you. But
shit.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty justified in that. Like, dude, if you're gonna be coming at people for like the way they
dumb and not knowing how to use proper English,
I understood exactly what I was typing. I just didn't put the K in the W. Like I knew exactly what the word, like I understood exactly what I was trying to get across. It still came across the way that I was coming across. And the fact that you're freaking out about the usage of one singular word in a joke, just, over the head. Obviously, like, you're nitpicking in a subject that's completely irrelevant to the topic that I was trying to convey. So, I don't know. But
hey, I just seen this video. I don't know what it is. But speaking of the internet, this girl is laying in a bed with some nigga, and the post reads, she just called her man to order us food, and he not knowing that she laid up with me.
This is the girl's post?
The bull recording the video.
Oh, okay. So it's one of the Snapchat fucking like, yo, look at this cheating ass bitch coming to videos. Or I just tap this John and our man is ordering us food.
Yeah. That type shit. She all happy.
Well, yeah, of course she's happy. She just got dick down.
Now,
or is getting dick down.
Made me
was about to get dick down.
Made me think and wonder. Not that I have a concern of her cheating, but it makes me think, like, if your girl be like, yo, can you order me lunch? Well, interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, you want
can you order? Yeah, can you order me lunch?
That hungry? Oh, okay.
I need 2 entrees and an appetizer. I need a 3 for $10 from Chili's.
I need for dinner too. Oh, okay. All right.
I need a 2 for 20 from Applebee's. Can you get me that? Can you get me like 3 chicken sandwiches from Popeyes, or like two meals from Chick-fil-A? Yeah, I mean, obviously the amount there is definitely going to be in question.
Should be questioned. Better be questioned.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's super outlandish for. I don't think that's too crazy if you would question it.
Unless his girl liked to eat, so like her order, like you know me when I would order something crazy, I'm ordering $700 worth of shit for one nigga. So if she was already like that type where it's $50 per Uber Eats order, like I can see how she can finesse a $50 order for two niggas, and it not be suspicious because that's and especially from this restaurant. Oh yeah, I know she like this and she want two with the okay. You know you got $70 and you like oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just gluttonous to me though. So yeah, you need all that. You need all that.
I did.
I need to like a little. I can understand that, like your position on that. Like I understand that, like some people. Like I guess if you're like you were always like that, like every order you're making from a restaurant's like $70-$80, and you're buying a bunch of different shit. Like if I go to like a Chinese restaurant, I'm usually buying 90% of my shit off the appetizer menu.
Yeah.
I'm getting like wings in this type of sauce. I'm getting wings in this. I need 2 things of dumplings. I need some egg rolls. I need some fried rice. But yeah, I mean, I get that. But if it was like, yo, can I order, or like, yo, can you order me, let's say from like Outback Steakhouse? Can I get a bloomin' onion, a steak and shrimp, and then also like a shrimp and pasta, John?
Yeah, it'd be wild.
Like, yeah, like full entree, Johns. Then I'd be like, I know you ain't eating all this goddamn food.
Yeah, I'm coming right over afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there as soon as it gets there.
I need leftovers. I'm trying to eat.
I need parts because I know I'm supposedly supposed to be eating 3/4 of this shit, most likely. Because if you're ordering all this shit, you ain't eating all of it.
No,
guarantee you. So, but like I don't know, there's a lot of fucked up people here that are getting taken advantage of in these days. So, but I mean, to find out you fed a motherfucker, ooh, boy,
yeah, man,
disrespectful.
You might have to fight. No, I'm not even fighting dude.
Bitch, I need my fucking $70 from this bill.
I'm a nigga. So I fully understand if you about to finesse a nigga, you about to finesse your man. Shit, cool. Go ahead, do you.
That's so crazy to me that you got like they can be like people because I think I got a white bitch in my job that's like that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I don't know if she's like. I don't really talk to her that much because I'm not trying to be. Like, I ain't trying to really get to know this bitch because I just kind of feel like she could be devious like this. White bitch, blonde hair, okay titties, okay ass, receptionist type John. Got married like 2-3 years ago, right?
Okay.
And it's only from like little comments that I've like in passing by that I've talked to her. Because I was up on the lot one time looking at like the brand new Mini Cooper or some shit like that. And then like she just threw like a comment out there and be like, yeah, I'd say I'm looking to get like a Toyota 4Runner, but like I take my husband's tires. Fuck that motherfucker. Yeah. Like that like comment. And I was like, yeah, I don't know about you. Right. Got a couple kids or whatever, but like she seems like she might be like deviously like trying to get some food. I don't even remember where I was going with this.
Devious slut might be cheating on her man, but
we're totally down with cheating on her man's. Who's like they're like recently married. But yeah, I think I'm just talking about like thoughts to be honest. People that are just about that life. Trying to get up by like trying to flaunt their shit, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like it was like last week or so. Like I'm pretty sure I seen like her and this like car sales bull They were like going to lunch or some shit like that. Granted, I don't know what they got. They could have got fucking Chick-fil-A and McDonald's for all I fucking know. But like, just like, yeah, I don't know about that, Buck.
Right.
I don't know. Your man's would be cool if this other man's is fucking driving you to be getting foods in places and stuff. So, and she's from like somewhere in Delaware, kind of got that ratchet aura about her. Like, I don't know about you. You feel like you up to some devious stuff. Oh, but the thing that I wanted to get to, I don't know if you saw this. This happened I think this happened last week. Damn, Noodles just blew up. I think this happened last weekend. It either happened last weekend or the weekend before. Did you see any videos about this Philly takeover thing?
No.
That happened? So, like, it was literally just a bunch of kids in shiesty masks and, like, there was a couple Dodge Chargers, some BMWs, but, like, there was just a bunch of kids in shiesty masks, pretty much, like, just took over intersections in Philadelphia. Where, like, do you understand what takeovers are?
No.
All right, so, like, there will be, like, 2 or 3 cars, right? And they'll just be kids.
Okay.
In a complete circle. Some might be in the middle. Some might be on the corners, like, wrapped it around in this intersection. But these cars are just doing donuts in these intersections.
Oh, yes, these things. Yes.
And people are just getting smacked by cars. And, like, people are just, like, going crazy. Like, yo, someone will get, like, launched from getting hit by the quarter panel of a car, like 10 or 15 feet. They'll be, like, stuck on the ground. Some person will just come over and, like, grab them and, like, drag them back to the fucking sidewall while
you
they're still
move,
doing
bro.
donuts and shit. So, but these kids, like, it showed up in Philly, and then, like, Philly cops tried to, like, shut the shit down. Bro, Philly cop, like, kind of rolled, like, up to, like, where the group was. The whole group just fucking swarmed it like it was a fucking, like, they were zombies. Just started jumping on the fucking windshield, on the hood, like, all over this cop car. So cops were, like, running around in the streets trying to catch kids. They were getting thrown with, like traffic cones and, like, those big traffic barrels. They were just getting fucking pelted with the shit. And it's just like, it was an app, like, the videos of it, they did just start setting off, like, fireworks, and, like, it looked like it was, they apparently called it Project X for Philly. Like, apparently it was like a underground, like, orchestrated thing. But like, Rogies ended up talking about it. He's, like, on one of his recent podcasts with the Legion of Skanks. But there he was like, yo, did you guys see what happened in Philly? Like, these kids are just out of fucking control. And, like, I get it. Like, I think it all kind of stems from, like, around the pandemic when, like, the BLM march kind of things went on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think people figured out that, like, mob meant, like, if there's enough of us, we can just do whatever.
Yep. They can only catch a couple.
Yeah, they can only catch a couple, and if you're running from fat cops, like, they might only catch one.
Yeah.
So, like, I think these, like, takeover things are they're just insane.
I'm just mad that I would just be mad if I'm going somewhere and now I see this, I run into this. And, Philly got a lot of one ways, so thinking now I'm stuck.
Yeah, I can understand that, but, like, from the point of view of, like, a kid, these things gotta be the most wild and crazy things that you're, like, getting.
Oh yeah,
like, this is the most insane Friday night type deal shit that is out there right now. Like, these dudes are, like, going out there stealing cars and just fucking doing donuts in the middle of the fucking streets of Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's gotta be insane. The adrenaline rush has gotta be wild. If only I was like 10 years younger. Be right up out there. So, shicey mask in hand. So, but yeah, that was the only thing that I wanted to see if you seen, because like I got a bunch of people like all of the older car guys that are in my work. They're like, Psh, dude, that shit. Do we need to get rid of that type of shit? And I'm like, nah, dude. These bulls are fucking out here actually doing shit with these cars. They're actually having fun. Like they're doing shit. They're not just parking their shit in a parking lot and walking all around everybody's shit for hours on end, drinking coffee, being like, "Hey, where'd you get your car?" "Oh, I got this, this, and this done, but like, I don't really drive it much because, I don't have any fun in my body. So
They cost too much.
then don't do it.
They don't.
That's yeah, but they don't drive it around and park it and just like hang out with people while you drink coffee and look at them.
Why?
That shit's gay.
It's an antique.
That shit's gay.
Made to be looked at.
Drive that shit. No, it's not. It's meant to be driven. It was created to be used as transportation. Used as transportation.
Nah, cars aren't done like that nowadays.
Yes, they are. They should.
Not.
They were done like that back in the day. They're done like that now.
They're not done like that.
They are completely done like that now. Just because you buy something that's old and like hanging on by a thread does not mean that like you should just park it in a parking lot and drink coffee and stare at it.
You're a hater.
I am a hater. I'm a hater of people that just have shit and they don't do anything with it. Like it just sits.
How many
in the
pairs of
garage
shoes you
and
got
drip.
behind you ain't used yet?
Huh?
I said, how many pairs of shoes behind you haven't you used yet? If it takes this long to answer, you're a hypocrite.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's too many.
7, 8. 8 out of 30.
That's too many.
I'll wear them eventually. These are gonna get worn. The 350s.
Same theory with that car. That car's gonna get driven eventually.
No, they're not. They're not gonna drive it to the point with that they're gonna have fun with it. I mean, granted, they're driving it to whenever the bullshit event parking lot that they're going.
Hey, them driving it is fun.
Where they're sitting. No, it's not.
Tell
No, it's
them what's
fucking not, dude. No, it's not. You're not driving them to have fun. You're driving them just to transport them so that way you can look at them.
You're a hater.
That's fucking stupid. Put it in a fucking glass box then.
Some of them are.
And that's stupid too.
It's an antique.
Fuck antiques, dog. That shit's dumb. This whole notion of like, oh, I'm gonna buy a vehicle and then fucking I'm just gonna sit on it and it's an investment. It's just whack.
I heard you say it.
Damn, dog, this bull got crushed by a bull.
Who?
There's a video of this dude, this like Spanish dude, just getting absolutely crushed to death by this fucking bull. No, he didn't get his neck stepped on, so he might be alive. His back's probably broken though. But yeah, how do you feel about your boys?
Who?
Cowboys.
Oh, I mean they
You'd
won.
be up here and wearing the garb. Since y'all won that game against Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I was hoping we didn't.
You on the train to get Dak and shit out of here, or
I'm
get the team
always. I've been on the train. Yeah, I've been on that train for years. Back when Romo was still the quarterback. I just want to just keep doing bad and make Jerry miserable.
So you're a Cowboys fan that hopes that they lose.
Yeah, because I hate Jerry Jones.
Do you think that do you think that it's going to change though once his son owns it?
Me hating him?
No, not you hating Jerry Jones, but like the outcomes of the team.
Oh, I don't know.
There's
Maybe.
no way that Jerry's going to sell the team.
Well, no, but what I was thinking was his son. Do you mean that his son's going to run the company the same as where Jerry is the GM / coach / spokesperson, media person? Like, if Steven just takes over and runs it, hell, the way Jeffrey Lurie runs the Eagles, come out, say a couple things, maybe 1-2 times a year if need be.
So stop having the owner be so involved in the team.
Yeah, like you don't play football.
Yeah,
Hire a
you
GM.
gotta play football. Yeah,
Hire a guy that's smarter than you.
I get that. I get
These
that.
players, because
Stop
clearly,
trying to run the team because obviously you haven't won anything since
right,
95.
he hasn't won. So switch it up.
So, yeah, I get that. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that nothing really. I mean, granted, we are like early in the season, but like I'm surprised there hasn't been more talks of getting rid of like either Dak, or they haven't talked about like I don't. Granted, I don't listen. I don't really know what goes on like Dallas radio, I guess, or like Dallas fans or whatnot. But it seems like y'all don't implode as much when y'all be losing crazy.
Dak can't go anywhere. Dak's going to be the future until at least the next few years.
I know, but like I understand that he's got a huge ass contract or whatever, but just is it just that like Cowboy fans just have to accept what things are the way they are?
Yeah.
Like,
Just
yeah,
like,
we win, we them boys, but like,
I mean,
if
think
we
about it.
losing,
Like,
I mean, that's what's going to happen.
but think about like that's it. It's mainly almost every fan base goes through this.
No, because it seems like whenever the Eagles lose, the organism or like the fans literally just implode. Like it literally seems like every time that like the Eagles lose, like granted there are some definite like even like was it last year? Yeah, it was last year when we were like 11-1. It was like every game was nitpicked up to that point, and then they literally imploded, and everyone was like, "I fucking told y'all this team was fucking shit." And it's just like, and like every game that we win, even if it's a win, it's like nitpicking the
Philly
things.
fans are more intense than some other fan bases, so they're not necessarily the best.
I was just kind of like I guess because I don't really listen to any other fan base or anything like that, so like I kind of just always assume that like that's the way that most fan bases work. Because it seems like this had been elevated since the Eagles' win of a Super Bowl. Seems like they're just immediately holding everything to like a way higher standard.
Well, you should.
I mean, granted, when you have a team like the Chiefs that somehow it wins through and throughout diversity still end up winning it all. So I mean, I guess that's pretty much our standard here, is just comparing to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, for right now, until the next team comes along. Like, it's a wild thing to be like, oh, the Cowboys haven't won a championship in 30 years or whatever. But there's a lot of franchises out of 32 teams that haven't
been like the Browns.
Right, let alone been to a Super Bowl. Like, so it happens every like the Detroit Tigers in MLB made it back to the postseason for the first time in 10 years. And I'm like, I could have sworn they were just, oh damn, it's barely been 10. They went 10 years without going to the playoffs. Just like
That's what it was for the Phillies before 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I think it was like
Yeah.
13-year drought of
Yeah.
not going to the playoffs.
which is insane. So like it happens to all the teams. It's just you
But
love
then
these
just like
teams.
through listening like to radio like throughout the year for and I don't really follow baseball too closely, but just hearing them fucking freak out about like, oh, they're not doing what they normally doing, and like apparently like normally the Phillies turn it on in June and like they heat up and they win just a bunch of games, and that's how they make it to the playoffs or whatever. But like apparently they came out early, swinging, won a bunch of games, then they just were kind of normal during June, so like they were all just freaking out. It was like, oh, the hitters aren't hitting, the people aren't throwing, or the fucking pitchers aren't pitching.
Yeah, but I hear you and I agree with you because at the same time, niggas at my job was saying the same thing, but they know baseball. Like, so for them to say it and then come fast forward to now where we were struggling. Hell, shit, a couple weeks ago, we were fucking struggling as a team. We were losing fucking games left and right. The team we should have been losing to and teams we shouldn't have been losing to. It was bad. And even just now clinching the first round bye, it wasn't a quick lock. Like we should have won a couple games ago.
Oh yeah,
Like-
yeah. They should have been far out in the lead.
Right. So when the guys in June were like, "Yo, this is not," like they know they've watched enough baseball to be like, "That's not good. That's not the time."
Yeah, and I get that, but like, I guess you're not riding the high of like. I guess it's like since they'd been to the postseason the year before, they're all like, "Oh, like we've been to the World Series and we lost." So it's like we're trying to get back there, and then they lost in the playoffs in like the second season or third season or whatever. I don't know. It just seems like the standard that you then put your team to just seems like shit happens, and especially in sports. So like you'll be high or you'll be your Bulls will be playing top their game, and then the next week they just fucking shit's not clicking. I mean, shit. Even thing happens to like normal people.
Yeah.
Like I
I
played.
mean, they're all normal people. They just make.
Oh, absolutely. They're just physical specimens. So I mean, I was playing a video game and literally yesterday, I got nothing but my dick kicked in over and over and over again. No matter what I did. Over and over again. It was crazy. Never had a night like that before in my life. No matter what I did. If I sat around, waited for people to come to me, still got shot in the face. If I ran to people to shoot them in the face, I still got shot in the face. It was crazy. So, but I don't know.
That
You got anything else?
terrible.
How do you feel about the Sixers getting to a stadium in the city?
I'm a big fan because I was not about to go to Jersey to watch a fucking Sixer game.
Yeah, I mean, keeping them in Philadelphia is a plus, but like,
It don't affect me not one bit. See, Texas.
yeah,
Oh,
it
oh,
doesn't
well,
really
I don't
affect
give
me
a
at
fuck.
all. I don't really care that much.
Philadelphia borough, so whatever repercussions that come from it financially, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, so I think they're talking about like Chinatown getting
Chinatown.
taken out. For them
Some
to
Asians like it. Some Asians are against it.
Well, I would think so. But the people in Chinatown would be pissed off that they're getting kicked out of Chinatown for them to build a stadium there.
I don't know if they're getting kicked out or it's going next to.
If it's going next to, then I don't see how that would be a problem at all. But I mean,
I saw some Asian lady on the news bitching about heritage and stuff because this one thing's been around.
my grandma's owned a shop here for the last
Yeah, some
fucking
shit like that.
20 years. Damn. Yo, if some random fucking bull was touching you on a bus, would you throw hands on him? All right, hold on. I'm going to throw this video up.
Keep fucking touching me. Keep fucking touching me. Keep fucking touching me. Touch me again. Touch me again. Touch me again. Touch me again. Touch me again.
Yeah. What you got on that? I can't hear you either. Yeah, I can't hear you.
That shit's wild. I didn't see her make contact with him.
Oh, she touches his foot a few
Did
times.
she? I didn't see it. I saw her try it, but
Yeah, I'll pull up the
I also didn't see that first second where it was a woman. So when it panned up and he kicked her, I'm like, what?
all right, so they're going for the grab right there.
Yeah, okay, that okay.
Right? Then he moves his foot.
Oh, there's a touch. Okay.
And they go to touch him again. Then a third.
Yeah.
Then to eventually to stomp it on.
That's
Stomp it on both
crazy.
face.
He starts
So-
assaulting this bitch.
So the post says man gets fed up with a trans person repeatedly touching him on a bus and then smacks him.
So it was a dude. One of them he things. She.
Yeah, like that's wild. Yeah, I think I would act the same way. If you're just repeatedly trying to touch me in like a public transit kind of area,
Yeah, it's wild.
like no, I'm throwing hands on you. You're getting beat the fuck up, regardless of
Yeah.
what you are.
Yeah.
Like unless you're a chick with like she's like whipping out her titties or something like that. Like
Hey,
yeah, if I'm unwantingly being touched in a public area, like nah, that's open season. That's open
Nah.
season.
wow.
You see anything else that you
Nah.
I don't think anything else happened this week. So besides Zelensky being in town or was I?
Oh, there's a hurricane. That's about it.
Yeah, people in Florida are fucking stuck with
Outpower.
Recently, do you remember the activists that went into a museum and threw
Yeah.
poop over the Van Gogh painting? Yeah,
They going to jail.
they just got sentenced to 2 years in prison
Damn.
for throwing soup on. Those pink-haired libs will be in jail for a little bit for throwing
They
soup on a
probably
painting.
already been jail. They probably are coming home.
Yeah, that
I'm
happened
sure.
a while ago, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's nuts. Yeah, I don't got nothing else.
Them sleep pills are kicking.
Kicked in.
All right, well, we'll be back next week with some more hopefully fun topics. And then the next one we'll have, because I'll be going out for a weekend with Tim and Mark and such. So that should be, hopefully there's some things that we can talk about. So we're going to AC for the night down on Saturday.
There you go.
So, which should be a time, and there should be a story. I might even try and record maybe some interviews or something like that. I don't know. But other than that, yeah, I got nothing else going on. I got a show here we're going up to next Saturday, but we'll be on before then. So everybody, stay black. Peace out, y'all.
Dude.
And we are
A little something.
Go ahead, man. Break it down.
When you really break it down, we're just two honks and a Negro serving the Lord. We're just two honks and a Negro.